Radiant team pick.
Earth Spirit. Ancient apparition.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Rubik.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Nightmare.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Pick.
Legion Commander!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, back.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team done. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Choose night.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. Prepare for battle. 30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
What loyalty is that?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, too bad. Uproot and after. The sea moves.
Nicely.
That should help.
First blood.
No more.
What is this? Warriors of the wood. Who uproots me?
Tower is under attack.
Haste. What have we here?
Not for you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The seeds of fortune.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Got it.
Close, but not quite.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double damage. Whatever.
defeated!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How your blood sours. At last.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility. I'll take that. The seeds of fortune.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. bottom tower is under attack.
My thanks.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Hold the fingers. The death of 1,000 cuts was unnecessary.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
For the effort. This will do nicely.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Swift comes the season.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks have fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's
It's just a slow. Not so fast.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
They started without him.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Coin of the realm. Set in stone.
But
though. He's fine with that, but they're still being on him, hitting the
annoying,
bothering you.
And the Star Observer Ward does see Rubik and Queen of Pain maneuvering themselves potentially into that dire jungle. Highlight die, Shadowfiend again. Where are you going? Send him back all the way to Fountain.
Really not finding a lot of space here. Top lane, I don't think I can push too much on the tower here despite having the Helm of Dominator, simply because Gyrocopter's capable of defending. Mid, gonna dive onto Earth Spirit with the silence and Max Power. Chase him down. A lot of spells were used though, they don't really have anything that easy absorbing.
Double raise, oh, really nicely done.
Some damage. That thing very well needed. A little bit unfortunate that Fenrir got left from that. Ori quite desperately needs to get kills there. Yeah, even just to get full on souls. Bad.
Middle of the table, SF in last hits, and 4 support heroes down at the bottom. No one support crew really farming at all, and we see the levels there pretty much indicative as well. They'll be looking for that kind of level 6 around 11 minutes or so.
It would be tough for a Shadow Fiend once more. He's gonna have a pretty early Blink Dagger. An underfarmed Shadow Fiend doesn't deal too well with being ganked by a farmed Axe. Oh, we see Omni Knight away here with this little to waste any mana.
And
top lane.
Yeah,
did it good.
Trying just a bit of poking prod there. But yeah, we're looking at this SF and how far behind Ori is and the ways for him to catch up. But also the fact that Lanham has kind of focused mid lane. You know, he's put a lot of emphasis on trying to help Ori out early on. And he's had a couple of deaths to his name. Hasn't been the story of like
Catches who?
yeah.
It's like, oh, we found light. Oh, wait. We didn't find light. It found us.
Unleashed the wild rabbit dog there, I think.
Basically had 4 heroes around. And like it just kills the support, runs away. Absolutely gonna continue farming. Not even forced to go to base. It was a big error there. Lane is going pretty damn well, I have to say, for Vici, despite the fact that Navi does recover very well in the field.
They're getting a lot out of this Omni.
Oh god.
Lycan.
Wait, actually do. It's one H that. Not like wow. Base. Have to go to base after the double stack. If it was triple, it would be
Skeleton.
everyone has to help. You know, even skeletons have quite a bit of damage with the parallel pulse. They got plus 11 damage.
Wow, yeah.
They hit pretty fast.
What's that one more happening now? Necro's complete. Yeah, I had a bit of lag as well. It was like the
Fine. It hasn't actually given us any trouble at all with a short, like, 1 minute period for real lag.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Links to Southeast Asia have a lot better over the years. China still has a few problems with perfect ball.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under
So
attack.
Necro 1, helm up, Paparazzi ready with his ulti in about 10 seconds
Getting
time.
lane, got a rocket on him. Oh, take off the nightmare with it. Weird. I thought he was gonna go in and nuke that. He didn't.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That would be.
Rotate in, the TP out. Oh, this is coincided pretty nicely, but Envy lands but they do have it. Shreds in bottom lane now. Young 11, GA into the repel TP, and he's out of there.
That was a fun speed right there, and I can feel so much damage. Jarek, there's no way of protecting there. I like how he does not waste the back. I can appreciate that. A lot of people are always just clicking the magic one when they're about to die and don't think about it. Exactly. It's like, magic one is not going to save you from light and heal support.
There's the kill of the warrior though, the Necro unit takes down Axe, and they can't finish off Paparazzi. The nightmare of the gyro saved him up.
They were a little bit slow at using the Queen ulti there. Needed to throw it out earlier so they could actually use Axe ulti. Meanwhile, Earthgrid actually gonna bring down Pyla Die. And bottom lane solo kill. DJ, what?
I don't know.
DJ, how do you... Oh, he must have gone... He's only a level 2 DJ, alright.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Got a bit too
attack.
close. It starts with that first TP, like Pyla Die TPs away from the top lane, allowing Envy to die to the Lycan. It looked like maybe they had timed it nice enough, but EE not keeping away at that point. And then in comes the Lycan push, the attempted go with the Axe Blink, the debut of that lovely little item on Universe.
But the Necrobook killed him due to the spin,
Yeah.
and Queen needed to ulti. If she ulted, she would actually have killed the Necrobook. Actually, he could have called her. He could have cut the head off, you know,
Dire's
that
tower
wolf.
is under attack. Dire's
Tight
top
windows
tower
not
has fallen.
really working out for Fnatic as VG now get themselves a nice little lead, pushing the emphasis forward with this Lycan. Moving out with waves, towers, tier 1s dropping like flies. But Young 11 on this Omni Knight, he's got Guardian Greaves at 13 minutes.
Yeah, that's a very early Guardian Greaves. Really, really early. And a lot of this is because he wants to counter the crippling fear. So it's a very nice thing to have. You can't
Dire's
see
tower is under attack.
He's going to be a lot more safe now when he's split pushing, but also provides the extra armor whenever they go low. Can definitely help against the Aircopter. You know, he can get
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lanham. 7-1 charge to go. Forward, double raise from Ori clears up Gyro. Fnatic defending the towers is not good.
They won't be able to do that. So they're looking around a little bit to see if they can find anything. They have a
just to support Earth Spirit. Young 11's chasing forward. He wants Universe. He wants it really badly.
He's slowing him so much. Maybe he's gonna latch onto it and still gotten that kill. Try to turn around. I mean, I think he could have hard committed for the axe kill there, but this is more disciplined, and you definitely don't need to go entirely crazy to just. It's so easy to see what could have been done from the first perspective. We see everything. He didn't really know exactly the positioning of the Rubik, who just respawned.
Oh, seems quite interesting to me, the build that already decided to go for, you know, Reds, Axe 1, raindrops here and there, that's all normal, but I'm kind of used to seeing the drums and then branch off and decide where you want to head, whether it's the Yules, the Blink, or the Dragonlance, S and Y.
I would have liked the drums more, to be honest. Completely truthful here, because they have the Lycan, they have all these summons, and he is joining the 5-man scenario. The drums would be quite amazing to be able to pop in these engagements as well. Would give him a little bit of mana reason. Something people don't always consider is that drums is actually kind of a farming item now, right? It works very well. Together with Aquila and Raindrop, you have mana for 8.
And then you've got the movement speed talent 15 is pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
The race car SF.
But that's still nice with the Yasha as well.
Sure.
It's like the similar effect is being achieved still. I just wouldn't like the drums first into the Yasha, drums into Dragonland.
What's the reason for skipping one of those kind of smaller incremental items? Is it just wanting to scale harder and faster?
It's about achieving that one big item faster, right? Yasha a little bit faster than this. That's gonna work pretty well with a level 15 talent there on Highlight Eye. He's just being a little bit too cheeky going in towards spot.
Oh, you did that as well. Seems to still go. Yeah.
They should have him. Oh, he has to do no mercy from him.
Young 11 hits through. Who's gonna get that first enemy with a deny?
Oh, the taunts.
Who's gripped? Someone's gripped. Oh, now, Abed went in aggressively. Lana rolls forward. Full smash. Lands it as well. No silence though. Commitment not coming.
Yeah, now they're going as 5 together. Does have an entire Sanchi Yasha. This is, I think, the thing that I was seeing is that with a 40 movement speed in level 15, to increase that movement speed the most, the SMY 16% movement speed getting that big item earlier, but I mean, he still has 2 levels to go, right?
Yeah.
So I think he could still have fit it first. Either way, is the dynamization he went with, and they're looking quite good.
17 minutes in, 1,000 gold saved up on top of all of that. He raises out mid lane. To his death, the Blink Ball Universe won't connect.
That was a fast food delivery right there.
It was like, you know,
Anyone order a pizza?
I'm universally accepting of any pizzas. But yeah, I
All
bet
pizzas are beautiful, except the ones that are not.
yeah, I bet misusing Yules there could have potentially been a big deal, right? Because that meant to get you away from the geomagnetic grip of Earth Spirit, maybe away from an Omni Knight, but
Yeah, I don't know. He wanted to be ultra aggressive. They didn't even have Lycan nearby. They were just sticking around with his Shadow Fiend, and he basically missed the roll. He wanted to land it onto Envy and
I don't know if he blinked in and try and break up the try and farm, because
Bane has really been on point with just sitting around. Fenrir, a nightmare himself as a celebration.
165 man. I don't care.
That's where it costs to celebrate, is killing a bit of Bane. You know, fuck it, let's go.
So maxing and increases duration. I don't know if it's just my old brain, but I feel like I'm more used to seeing, you know, sorry, Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Nightmare. Maxing Nightmare.
No,
Not Enfeeble. I'm used to seeing like a point or 2 in Enfeeble and not the 4 in Nightmare.
Yeah, that's normally what you would see as well. Nightmare is quite seldom being after duration on the Nightmare. Going down to 13 seconds. Quite easy. For 22 seconds, 19 seconds. It's a little hard to get 2 of them off in one fight, right? You would have to be extremely early with the first one. So that's the biggest reasoning that I can see for it. The added duration is more of a bonus. I have seen this build before, explained to me by a support player who said the big use, you can just do it multiple.
You get more cycles out.
That said, though, I wouldn't mind him having a high level enfeeble against the gyrocopter as well, but it doesn't seem like gyrocopter is being activated so much, right? He's getting run down by Lycan, he has to spend most of his time running away anyway, and then there's the Fiend script that threatens to just hold him anyway.
Yeah.
So the enfeeble doesn't really stay there yet.
Feels like the Nightmare has more uses this game.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of those. You adapt to that game you're having, right? In certain scenarios, if you're against a PA or something, you want the feeble, but that early.
Also the fact that Gyro just doesn't get anywhere near the bait at the start of the fight. Reacting to the axe coming forward. And there. Fnatic get a bit of a foothold in this game for now. A bit of farming time for Abed and EE. But surely building up their items. Interlinking Abed can stand stuff. Gyro rushing BKB never feels good, but it's something he feels he needs to do.
Sure, and I guess I kind of agree. It's probably necessary in this game simply because of its damage, its purification, and then Earth Spirit. You could still argue that Lycan and Fiend Script are not fair about it. True, but you still have to do it, else you're just gonna be completely unable to stand your ground. Even the Lycan Necrover will be able to slow you down if you don't succeed. Absolutely. He's gonna have 22-23 minutes of timing on this extra working at his face, which is he's ahead of
Curious sniped out. Not sure where that was, but it was a full BKB coming into the Shadow Fiend. That would have been high ground. Like it might just be it for Fnatic in game one. They are low HP, no cooldowns available, and no gyro available.
They want to really go to 8 and actually
on this dire side.
I don't see a way to stop this. The Omni Knights provide so much sustainability. They have the Greaves coming off cooldown. They're not going anywhere apart from the next set of racks. And I think if they just back out here, it's game over. They know they're full for it.
The Shadow Fiend is really just uncomfortable by paparazzi feels fine. Behind him is the second Malay Raptor of game 4.
They need to get active kills here, you know.
To save him, but Yules and Greaves and Purification, Yules gonna get it all. Oh, yeah, he will. The Culling Blade not gonna come through. On this axe, finally get the Omni, but the Greaves are still going to get to. But they get the roll forward anyway, Lana with now with the Geomagnetic Crypt slides on through them as Ori will lose that first life. Aegis Plate. But Nats can stick around and look for the second refill of that Shadow Fiend. Returning into the fight with a shapeshift as well. He's running forward, or he's about to die, but they have to retreat. Abed grip, and down he goes. Dead and GG.
Yeah. Wow, they're really forced the issue quickly on that one. Highlight icon until the SF. Alright, get that 1098 gold. Beautiful play by Vici. I think they had really, really strong lanes, and they
Newbee's turn to pick.
Team pick.
Dusk.
Fnatic, their roster looked very decent, but they got second at the summit. Still kick Ohio for Universe, and the reason they do that is because they felt, okay, maybe we're on path for TI, but we're not on path for winning TI. E.g., they were also what? Good, but we're not the best.
And we could be a lot better.
Yeah, and I think TNC, I mean, this is a huge tournament for them because it'll kind of show where they are relative to the rest of the world.
Okay, got a couple of picks on TNC side. They've gone for a Sanking, which took for opener, and Newbee have gone Tusk, which we fast believing is becoming the meta support now.
Yeah, that hero, what it can do with ice shards is kind of unbelievable. We saw it with how Roger used it. Pretty much all of his spells have great utility. He's got a BKB. You can always pick up people in Snowball, so it's like a pseudo BKB. You just like hold them in.
Oh, it's
nobody does any damage.
It's arguably, you can talk about Guardian Angel as well, but it's really the only AoE save in Dota.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's just the playmaking potential for that spell is huge. But this is a series I think is very unlike the first series today, where we talked about the importance for Penna of the draft. This is a series that probably will not be won or lost in the draft. Newbee and TNC both fairly on the conservative end of the drafting spectrum, and you can see that in the very kind of conservative dual support open here for TNC. Neither team features much in the way of flex picks. Really, the big flex pick for TNC is Nyx Assassin, and it usually gets banned against them. I'm a little surprised with it on the table here that they didn't go anywhere near.
Be a weird Nyx team though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think Nyx and Sanking are, aside from the fact that they're like both bug-like things with like stuns that like.
You'd think they would be perfect for each other, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but they're just like sort of the same hero.
Yeah.
10 seconds
I think Moonmeander once told me, he said, it's kind of rough when you pick a 4 and a 3 position that fulfill the same role, like that just do the same thing. Then there are plenty of other heroes that you could have picked that add more diversity to your lineup.
Yeah. I think Nyx may be the exception to that rule just because he's so item independent, because supported both Midas, and if you can pick him alongside a hero that has a similar function but scales with farm, and I think get away with that. But for the most part, I agree.
What are your thoughts on Teven in this team?
As well, like
adding experience, drafting, knowledge.
I mean, I think
coaching background. He's got everything that that team needs, surely, isn't he?
I think he's a really smart player.
Yeah.
I think the knock on him sometimes is that mechanics-wise, he might lack once in a while.
Which is fine as a 5.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to like experience and his overall game understanding, I think it's very high.
Yeah, it's going to help this team, isn't it?
10 seconds
Because
remaining.
these guys, I mean, he has really, really strong mechanical players.
5 seconds.
And so he just has to be the general. He doesn't really have to do much more than that.
Yeah, what I like about Theban is that he has a lot of game knowledge and he knows some of the more quantitative metrics, but he's also not afraid to play a hunch and draft based on feel. I mean, I remember a year ago at Starletter in Shanghai, he kind of brought back Jakiro into the meta, picked Jakiro and just blitzed a couple teams, and I remember asking him, well, man, hey, what's with this Jakiro pick? And he's like, I just felt like it'd be good, felt like picking it.
He did, really? He didn't even like, I had a chat with Red Eye, like he was telling me like Jakiro's the real deal, you need to just pick it.
10 seconds remaining.
We actually did have those conversations bizarrely, but there was no way he was ever going to pick it online, that's for sure. Band's complete, phase 2. We're into second phase now. Let's pick where the TNC go, Will.
So they have decent team fight. They probably need a hero that deals okay with the jug in the laning phase. But I'm assuming, I think Razor's banned.
Deals okay with the jug? You're assuming that?
No, with the Omni.
Oh, with the Omni, okay. All right.
Razor banned, which would have been a decent Raven pick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have been really nice.
Yeah, I think Razor is Raven.
Team
10-5, they've run once. This I really like. I'm just surprised that we haven't seen this hero play more role in the tournament. I mean, Miracle, yeah, but. So if the tables were turned, this would be, I think, a Snap Tinker pick, but Newbee is not a big Tinker team. Not a big SCCC here.
5 seconds remaining.
They can wait for a 0-2. That's what they like to do anyway.
No, SCCC is almost always. I mean, it makes a lot more sense now that they took SF off the table.
How has he fared, you feel, over the last 12 months as well?
Disruptor!
Again, another flashy kind of mid. He had a spectacular 2016. 2017 was a bit tougher for him, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that he was the best mid in China, far and away. He brings a lot to that team. But it's hard to say because, you know, when your team looks bad, everyone looks bad. What was that? Remember that secret team? When they were just like losing everything? Every one of those players went on after that. Great individual careers.
Yeah.
But they all looked horrible.
Right.
It's like, it's hard to tell when your team is struggling, and Newbee is definitely struggling.
Well, and again, it's to me another similarity between both of these teams. They both have snowball players, a little bit different ways, but SCCC is a guy that'll just snowball with a bunch of farm. Raven and Cuckoo are players that tend to snowball more off kills, but this is a patch that rewards a more even farm distribution among a team's cores. Single core strategies get really heavily punished, as we saw with this Fnatic. So they just kind of struggled to find that balance. This is the Cuckoo Death Prophet here. I really like as a complement to the Raven Terrorblade. I think that I like TNC's picks a lot better here through the second phase. I think, regardless of what Newbee come back with here.
Very conservative from Newbee.
But that's what I'm saying though. Both of these teams tend to be fairly conservative in their approach to the draft. You know, they're not gonna counterpick that heavily, but they're not gonna leave themselves open to being counterpicked.
Gotta show your carry right now.
I think this is where they typically pick the movie hero.
Yeah, if you're not taking Tinker, then carry. So it's like, I think that the hero it works too well against TB.
No risk of the ban, of course.
TNC would definitely ban it.
They would.
After they showed the TV.
Oh,
You have to take it up there to 4th.
I think for sure, but it's still putting SCCC on a hero that he doesn't play that much of.
Dude, I'm sure he's grinded it. Everyone knows about Tinker.
It's true.
I don't know about the Chinese region, but at least in NA, that hero is everywhere. Only knowing to play against.
So yeah, you go back and SCCC only has 3 Tinker games in the last 6 months. And 2 of them, he won a captain's draft match, won an in-house match about a month ago, and lost a perfect world again.
5 seconds.
So I agree, it's a great pick. Prevents TB from pushing out those lanes for free, as Will and I were talking about the other day, but just a matter of whether SCCC can deliver one of those.
They ban. So if I'm
ban what? So SamH big heroes, the Darkseer, the Batrider. I mean, you're definitely looking for one of those here. I think you might want to ban. I'm a little bit surprised that TNC banned the Lycan over something like a Legion that would punish the Terrorblade.
So for TNC, I would be okay with picking something like who's a hero? Now I'd be okay with Nyx.
Yeah, I agree.
And if I'm Newbee,
especially against Tinker.
If I'm Newbee, I'd probably just straight up take Slark.
Slark?
Yeah.
All right. You got me. Tell.
I think that Slark's just really good.
Yeah, they're gonna take that. Okay, they're gonna take it. Why is it such a good Slarking?
Did they ban Nyx?
Yeah, they banned Nyx. That's
okay.
That's absolutely the ban.
So you think Newbee takes Slark?
Yeah, I think Newbee too.
All right.
A Moogie.
My boy Moogs. Give him the hero.
I mean, his heroes this patch have been Gyro, Lexstealer, Timbersaw.
Monkey.
I'd be okay with Gyro too.
Yeah, I actually think I've been thinking more and more about it, and I like Gyro here. Deal with the Terrorblade pretty well.
Moogs. Ask for it. Tell him, give me Slark, bros. Watch me carry.
I think I see part of what you're saying, but yeah, it is a Gyro.
They went for the sensible, boring.
I want you to explain to me off camera why you think it's such a good.
I mean, I said Gyro or Slark. But I wanted Slark, and I'll tell you why after. I think it's funny, but...
So TNC, if we're going to forward, so Darkseer is the big hero, of course, for Samage. Batrider historically is something that he's really confident on. Also plays a lot of Doom that I could see being good.
I'd be down with some Doom. Run it though.
It's just, you play the percentages here again. Conservative approach to the draft. I actually really like this TNC draft.
It's even giving out his last scene as well. He's quite forceful there, isn't he? How'd you rate those drafts, Will?
I think Newbee's draft is a bit harder to play, but I think the peak of it might be better, so I'm going with Newbee.
I'm gonna go TNC. I think this is about a 60-40 draft. I like the way their lanes are gonna shake out. I like the potential of the Terrorblade to control the map even through the Tinker counter push because of the ability of Batrider to craft the Tinker. So I think TNC.
It's fine. We'll get the skinny on it. Let's head over to our commentators for game number 1 of our final series of the day, TNC versus Newbee.
Thank you very much, Red Eye, and indeed, here we have it, final game of day 2 in ESL Genting. Newbee, TNC, I'm going to pick some of the gods. What are we expecting? Did TNC, you saw them a bit of Galaxy battles, not too amazing.
Top 3, top 4 player, OG would stand in the Egypt stuff. Surely that's their turn.
Prepare for battle.
But they're doing a lot better here. They beat SCA rivals Bruneski. They're 1 game away from guaranteed top 6 playing on the stage, so it's a better start.
And I mean, looking at this lineup already, I'm seeing some match. Scare for Newbee for a start. Raven Terrorblade, like that's one of his strongest heroes, isn't it?
Raven Terrorblade, Samage, Batrider, Tanking maybe, say even.
Sure, with the way.
I
mean, yeah, it's SK Earth Spirit. You know, the similar ways that they played with them were very good at.
Definitely scary, but Tinker. So Tinker against the Terrorblade, you've got the counter pick in play. You've also got Omni Knight, which is one of the best heroes in terms of high pick rate, 60% win rate, despite a very high pick rate as well.
30 seconds to battle.
So, very good against the TP. When team fight happens, you pop the Metamorph or Guardian Angel. Thank you very much. Trap here. So, he doesn't know they're there.
Staying away from them for 10 seconds. Oh, that's a bigger kill.
No, SCC. It's hilarious because we see how close they are.
Yeah.
My first blood in the omniscience.
First blood. I foresee a great deal more.
Where's my pension?
Fortified.
Blessings.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'll take your road.
Bottom, and the pressure up top, keeping the supports in place, meaning that players are crazy as he wants it.
For the all-knowing one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Denied. middle tower is under attack.
Got it.
Where's my invisibility?
No.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
But
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Look at it go!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's not the bed you gotta worry about. Coin of the realm. Time.
hold them.
Illusion! Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Double damage! middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Only enough room in these skies for one lunatic, bats!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Thank you, my beauties. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Purified! I'll take it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Get!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smart money. Got it.
Healing shot!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Sorceries avail!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sorceries avail!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A gift from the tempest of battle!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The armor of omniscience! Would have been a good thing, though.
Go, my sweet sisters, go!
You've been disrupted.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Smart money.
Illusion.
Look at it go!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll take your...
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The straight road uses no travelers.
Got it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Thank you, my beauties. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shit. Wow, you hit hard.
Smart money.
And hard. No sorceries avail.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
I'll take your tribute.
Got it.
As frag +3.
To the dire.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Top tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Healing shock! Purify!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Got it.
Radiant's agent is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They'll punch him up as well. They've lost the Sand King. Raven will move forward, able to clear the life from SCCC. Mugi falling low as well. Purification will keep him alive for the time being, but the Mounting should bring him down once. Aegis is popped. Newbee, they have lost two around him. Can TNC get more? They're fine capping. They bring down Mugi a second time. That's the question. Mugi and KP committing straight away in onto Cuckoo with the K. Keep him alive for the time being. KP is going to be used up in the air. Mugi on the side, but he's actually going to be able to finish off Raven. Triple kill for Mugi. Despite TNC's best efforts, is it going to be enough? They do get to the Omni Knight. Can Cuckoo do anything about Mugi? He's toying around with that one, was thinking about going back in. Execution does wear out though. Cuckoo's back to full health. And only 2 survivors there. A bit of a messy one.
It's a two-man show, that one. Gyro and Death Prophet.
Invisibility!
But all in all, I guess this is good news for TNC. You stop them from getting a second set of racks.
Yeah,
it's a fight where everyone pretty much dies, but...
It's not a lost fight for them.
No.
Gyro ends up pretty rich off of it, as does Death Prophet.
Oh, is he going straight Rapier? Oh, he's going Nullify.
Where's my pension?
Also, potentially useful Purge in some situations. They're not going to Omni Knight.
This Gyro is an absolutely massive move.
Yep.
This
About
stage.
to 25 too, which is pretty annoying when you get those extra homing missiles. Getting? Meme? No, not even a meme, it's just garbage.
Does anyone ever take that? Oh no,
it is absolutely.
I mean, back in the day, you had to buy an Aghanim's for that.
Yeah, there was that as well. Back in the day, cooldown used to do about twice the damage it does now. That was when
Gyro, yeah. Rocket Barrage just insta-killed heroes level 1.
Yeah. Cooldown, I think like the first and second hit did like an extra like 50,000.
I'll take your treat.
He was a good hero then. Now his magic damage is not so
a gift from the Tempest of Battle.
I think even if you had that at like maybe level 10 you'd get it. Level 15 or 20, I don't know if you'd get
level
it.
10 is a must get, surely. If it was level 10, that's...
I don't know, plus 25 damage, plus 30 damage.
It's plus 25.
Yeah. I don't know, plus 25 damage versus... I might take the 25 damage. Exorcism grants haste or... Both DPs are pretty good. We almost always see the haste. The pure utility, but I think at least she has a viable second option in this case.
Sure.
If you've got a lot of movement speed and a blink dagger, so maybe I don't think you need the haste if you've got blink, phase, heals. Could just go for the pure raw damage.
In the experience, how much of an increase? How many does she have normally with the
24?
24.
So
Okay.
it's not quite a 50% increase.
Doesn't matter. Was it 33%?
Yep. So you.
You get the chance for the Metamorphosis. He's actually going to be able to get the He's down for 100 seconds. Cuckoo Raven able to commit with the BKB. Newbee's lost 2. Tims comes in with the Burrow Strike, catching out Kaka. Disruptor's gone as well. Triple kill for Cuckoo. TNC, they may be not done quite yet. They're trying to chase down KP. He does have the repel. With the pings, he knows that there's a Tinker about, but SCCC will be able to blink away. I'm going to continue to try and hunt for KP.
Don't put your Lincolns away.
Can KP get out of it?
He needs his Lincolns. He's like, I need my TP. Now he's like, I need my Lincolns.
Oh, he does get the repel blink on.
Okay, now he's got his TP back in. He's like, shit, which one do I need in my backpack?
He's making quite a run for it here. Savage coming back round. SCCC can come in for backup, but KP's going to be able to play it off.
Doesn't even come close to dying there.
Nah, he knows. He knew. He knew it was fine.
The only panic was which item he needed, but he didn't even need his TP spell.
But still, I know absolutely. You know, Cuckoo again getting a triple kill. This, you know, he's going absolutely ham on the Death Prophet in these engagements. He is starting to swing the game back in the direction towards TNC, but they've got to have a couple more of those fights still. It's such a lead Newbee got after that push up top, sweeping the racks and such. Are going to need a few more of those TNC as there is still quite the advantage and lead for Newbee, especially with just how much they have on their cores, how big Mugi's Gyro is at this stage of the game.
Terrorblade's not really doing enough damage. Like, yeah, he kills Gyro. He is doing good damage, but he hasn't got damage item yet. He's going into Lincoln, so he's going to have 3 fairly defensive items, plus Dragonlance. Feels like he's going to need like a Daedalus to go with his BKB or a Bloodthorn, something just for some pure single target right-click damage. Don't think you want to go for another tanky Skadi-esque item. It's just not going to be worth it. Though TNC can get another good fight. This Exorcism is proving very difficult to fight into. Arcane Rune has been bottled up as well for the next fight, so it's going to be a much lower cooldown. Well, all of his spells. Very problematic.
TNC queuing up an action himself in KP as well, was also looking towards get him once he gets there.
I don't know if they want to go for it.
It was a very risky place to fight. especially with his Axe Disruptor as well. It's never going to be easy. You have to get kills before heading towards the pit. And to be fair, with TNC's lineup, if they're getting kills, they're going to want to be pushing with a Death Prophet and a Terror Blade rather than
force the buybacks with maybe. Position, he wants to go with the Disruptor.
Straight away onto Kaka. They've got the BKBs, the Savage coming forward as well. They'll be able to take down Disruptor. Can they get more? Cuckoo heading straight against the two-man side. The side as well moves forward, and he continues to chase down both the Tusk and the Gyro. Moogie falling relatively low here. They'll have the Nullifier onto the Death Prophet, causing a little bit of an issue, so Cuckoo can't continue to chase that one. But still, they've found one kill. They'll look towards KP, but KP quick with a blink out after the Yules. Continue to run himself away and should be fine. TNC do get a kill, but it's a lot of BKB charges, exorcisms committed. You are just getting a disrupt.
They might get Roche as the perhaps big claim.
Sure. Oh, it's a DD. I mean, there we go.
That's what they're watching was there. They probably watched that Liquid game. The DD right when they needed it.
I mean, Newbee are heading straight over.
This time around, TNC will try and intercept them.
Oh, Moogie gets the chance to pop on the BKBs, the Linkers from the burst strike. They are going to be able to push TNC away from the pit. Also, no BKBs for the side of TNC for now. They have to back off. See the chase there. The BKB now back available. Raven able to get it off just in time before the homing missile connects. They'll get themselves away, but they can't quite get the Roche. They need to get more than just a disruptor kill.
Yeah, should be a pre-Newbee Roche. TNC will have the excess free to get magic because of the Arcane Ring. That's going to come up in time for
no tag this as they jump in. Take one down. Can they get towards the pit? It's already down.
Faith did what I think TNC needed to do with that first rotation. Just run in, find out where they are, throw away your life, secure Roche. Last time around, no one scouted, no one delayed the opposing team coming in, and as a result, TNC died in the pit. So, very good play by Faith there, even though it doesn't.
I mean, the fights are going to be the next one is going to be very hard with the refresher shard on KP, having that sort of double GA and such. It's going to be very hard for this team, as you've mentioned already, who do sort of suffer in the physical damage to be able to fight into.
Oh yeah, they
Axomni as well as.
Yeah, they need to target him. Not sure. I like the idea of the last fight where you go in the Disruptor first, take out the Axe, then Storm. This felt like a bit too much thrown him. I'm not sure where the lasso went as well. Like it went on Omni Knight's Lincoln Sphere in that top fight. I saw the Lincolns pop and Bat was on over him, and then KP just bought so much time with the phase, Yules, Blink build where he's just like using himself, then blinking away. He should have died there. He was in the middle of like 3 enemy heroes and somehow escapes, so it really is going to be very problematic. Again, talk about the late game against Lincoln Sphere as being such a challenge to play into. That really is being showcased here.
Coming to the point where we may see Newbee once again go for that high ground push. They have the Aegis, also a cheese as well on Moogie, and the refresher he's out of there. He's not surviving that. In fact, TNC, he's going to be gone as well. Potentially the call he's trying to get himself out of range. They're dragging it back. Can they keep Tims alive? Looks like they can. BKB pop from Moogie. He looks towards Cuckoo. Time missile coming inbound as well. Moogie did commit the BKB for this one. Will allow them to take down the tier 3 though. Newbee still standing strong on the high ground of TNC. Can TNC force them back? Block the Lincolns with the paralyzing cast. Backing up a little bit. Exorcism is their hand. Since TNC do have the big team fight ult.
Just keep repelling Gyro. I get you just that.
The low sword on him as well. Moogie's pretty much untouchable. The flat cannon just bringing TNC's heroes down low and low on the sidelines. Samax did commit the BKB as well for that, but he still couldn't find an opportunity to jump in with the loads of swords with his Lincolns. It's so hard for TNC to kick off the fight in any sort of manner.
I think at this point, someone like Death Prophet just has to ulti and blink in and hope for the best. I'm not sure what else they've really got. Got a BKB, so you can at least preempt BKB as soon as you jump in, so you don't get silenced by a disruptor.
He's going to do exactly that. They do manage to set up for a 2-man bonus strike into the Silence GA. First one comes out from KP. Trying to focus towards Moogie. They just can't do anything to him at this moment in time. Static Storm's laid down. It will be able to trap the Death Prophet in fact, take him down as well. SCCC gets the double kill. Raven's out as well. Triple kill for SCCC. GG, well played is called, as it's all too much for TNC in this later portion of the game. Newbee getting just everything together, that they have the perfect itemizer to the point where this lineup with TNC just couldn't fight into them at all, doesn't seem.
Yeah, the Omni Knight countered both of the big cores, Terrorblade and Death Prophet. That is kind of the biggest downfall for TNC this game, when neither of those cores could do damage in a team fight where Omni Knight was being kept alive. So suddenly Omni Knight has to become the target. He's got this Lincolns, he's very hard to jump on. They had
Fire team ban.
Straight up get countered.
You want to get them out of the front?
I think that picking the TB was okay, but I don't know. I think if they were going to take a hero fourth, I would have liked to see something like the Nyx. Because you have to understand, when you pick a TB like that in the third position, you know what the follow-up is most likely going to be, and it's likely going to be the Tinker. And so if you're understanding of that situation, you need another hero that can more reliably catch.
Let's get into that second draft. Alan, thoughts?
Well, I just don't think you, as a team that mostly wins games by Raven or Cuckoo or both snowballing, I don't think you can afford to put yourself in a situation where both of their heroes are hard countered by the enemy team's third pick. It is really just that simple. So PL ban, no surprise. Both teams value that hero highly. I actually a little disappointed. I hoped I would get to talk about this Battle Fury PL build with Will, but that Cuckoo was actually instrumental in pioneering.
I mean, we can talk about anything you want to.
That's we'll save it for the. We'll say. I think it's going to come back.
Yeah, it might come back
at some point in the main event.
The Omni ban makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
give it a try. Not any of that going to.
And Bounty Hunter, so that's interesting because that's very much a scouted ban. Kaka Bounty Hunter has been, obviously amazing the other day, but they had been playing it before the tournament.
Hope to see my boy Moogie play Slark.
So do you want to reveal to the public, to your adoring public fans why you wanted to Slark?
I think it's really good against TB.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that.
I was making it more complicated than it needed. I thought Will had this like mystery.
No, I did too. I was looking forward to this.
You just like pounce on him, and when he tries to sunder you, you can just like pop your ulti and kill him anyways.
And chill. Unlike a hero like AM, like Slark doesn't care about being reflected.
Yeah, the reflection doesn't really. When you're playing heroes like Luna and stuff, you hate
getting reflected is like, oh my god.
Yeah, it sucks because you get all the negative effects of it too. It's like what your illusion's gonna steal your stats. That doesn't work.
This is a devastating open by Newbee. We should mention in the last game, a little bit surprising based on past history, that it was actually Kaka that was playing the Disruptor. Highly atypical for them. Faith, an excellent Disruptor player, and this Naga Siren is just so scary as a first phase. Naga coming into this tournament was 23-8 in 707D, mostly as a support, but you always have to at least have in the back of your mind the possibility of a KP core Naga. Really, really frightening.
You think we'll see more of this as we go through?
What?
The Naga?
I think it's
the Naga?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's just like weird hero. Like, sorry, I was like thinking about that hero because I keep thinking about Panko because somebody told me today. Oh, it was Yanni that told me like if Panko rolls, you can just net him. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
But I don't know why that was what I thought of, but I think it's interesting because sleep as a concept is so good, right? Like we have these ideas about things like that we compiled on the various teams I worked on that are like conceptually broken. So it's like Pitlord's ulti is conceptually broken. Arc Warden's ulti conceptually broken. And Naga I think falls under one of those categories where you reset everything. You get to catch, you set up whatever fight you want. It's like a global break, it's like a we messed up, reset button. Oh, Roshan, you're taking that? Don't worry, let me just sleep it, walk in, take it anyways ourselves.
But it has way more, but the thing is, when people talk about sleep as a reset button, it actually has way more offensive potential than that as well. You can use it to set up spell combos on your side. One of the really enjoyable things to me, though, as you watch these patches, is you get to see really good teams. Like, they'll see something like a support Naga coming on in the Chinese and possibly SEA scene, and they'll try it out themselves. And I've actually seen like 3 support Naga games in the last 2 weeks by teams that aren't used to it screw up sleep combos because they're not used to the smaller radius on the level 1 sleep.
No, I think we saw it.
Yeah, we saw that.
Previous game with a team that can play with it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I was thinking of the Planet Dog the other day, but yeah. But no, this is the Darkseer is one of Sam H's signature heroes. It is his most played, or maybe second most played hero, but he's 6-0 with it. And Darkseer not otherwise terribly successful. Yeah.
They have good counters to it though. Disruptor's really nice. It's like one of the best.
And they picked that Darkseer into that as well.
If you're good at it, why not, right?
Sure, but you also mentioned that you don't want them to get too many hard counters. Don't have the counters again, right?
And it's funny because it reminds me, Will and I have had this conversation several times. Like when I miss call drafts, it's usually because I put too much stock in players and their tendencies, whereas Will tends to just go mostly by heroes. And you know, the SCCC Tinker last game was a really great example of where I'm like, well, SCCC, he's not a great Tinker player, and Will's like, what are you talking about? It's a sick Tinker game. I think that does usually win. So you do have to weight the fact that this is not a great Darkseer game, even though Sam H is a great Darkseer player.
I agree with that. Which means I agree with myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
well done. Congrats on agreeing with you.
Just pat myself on the back here.
Yeah.
So Newbee I actually would like to see them pick up a 1 or 2 right here and not reveal any information about the Naga.
Here's my bold hero, super bold. I would like to see Bloodseeker from Newbee.
Well, that's not that bold. Come on, that's a Mookie hero, man. It totally screws with the Sand King and the Darkseer, sure. But it's not that bold. Like, Moogie loves that hero.
You know what hero I don't like seeing him play? Monkey King.
You know, it's weird that you bring that up.
He's
Why
played
do
a
you
lot
say
though
that?
recently.
Why do you say that?
Do you think Moogie's like an excellent Monkey King?
No, I think he's a very high volatility Monkey King player.
I see, that's a interesting way to put that out, is how I'll say that.
Why? I kind of, it's weird to me that you brought that up because I was watching some of his Monkey games, and he has games where he looks really sick on the hero, and he has games where, yeah, I don't like it at all.
You know, I think Moogie is an excellent carry who has improved a ton, like an absolute metric ton, but he is like, his Monkey King leaves a lot to be desired.
I think I will say this. I think Moogie isn't. I think this is like the ideal meta for him right now.
Oh yeah, I think it's sick.
I think he is so well suited.
I'm just memeing because the last time he was the only player I've ever seen miss 2 straight Jingu staffs.
I like this SD pick a lot. I think Shadow Demon is heavily underpicked as a hero right now.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's pretty strong in lane, and I think he offers a lot of combo potential with cores on your side and a lot of counter potential on the enemy side. That's not what I expected. Ooh, but it is the classic.
Just pick like Silencer mid if you're TNC. Go for it.
And they run that. They run the hell out of that. They actually run Silencer core and support.
Well, I don't know if you can run him support anymore because you have Sand King plus.
So.
Yes, but I think running Silencer core is not the worst.
5 seconds.
It would really mess with Newbee.
Very happy to see Enigma in here.
Yeah. He's great right now. They can't pick Rubik.
Underpicked as well.
Yeah,
no, they can't really pick. They could pick Rubik, but it would be weird to do it now.
Yeah, that's
with the Darkseer and the Sand King.
That's the weakness, and same thing as we were just talking about the. That's the weakness of the 3-4 open like this. But you absolutely can't take a support now later on in the draft.
So if you're TNC, now you have this like weird situation where if you take core Silencer, maybe it doesn't fit with the rest of what you wanted to do. But if you don't take it, then what is your idea behind beating? Because the Enigma, the thing about him, and that was really cool about him in the past fall, is like this hero, if he doesn't have any natural counters, you know that at one point you will win the team fight.
Yep.
He will win you the team fight and the game just ends. That's like the really scary thing that you always have to like think about. Because once he gets BKB Blink Dagger, what's your deal?
The KP smiling on the screen there, he's like
I think TNC are really second guessing themselves here. I thought their Shadow Demon was a setup for the Luna, and they're looking at it as they're looking at it as a way to stop we need a way to stop the black hole. Yep.
Just means that you have to pull the void. And the thing though is like Naga's a great counter to Void.
Yes.
You just Chronos and then you sleep.
The absolute classic counter from what was it? TI 5 or 6? I think it was 6. That you saw that featured heavily when OG were.
One of those two. I can't remember which one now either. It was one of those two we saw.
It was 6. It was definitely 6. Yeah, it was definitely 6 where that came back because it was something I was like, wow, I haven't seen this in 5 years. Man, I really didn't. I did not think that the draft. I expected much more conservative, straight up drafting in the series out of these two teams, and I think Newbee has really put TNC in a corner in both of these drafts, and a lot of it's been self-inflicted.
Yeah, they've picked. I mean, in the first game they picked into counters, and they're doing it again here. So they've got much choice this time. Though.
This is the classic, like, okay. I think we might be outdrafted, but hey, Cuckoo, you play a sick SF, 10-3 this patch. Carry us, bro.
Are his shoulders wide enough, Will?
10 seconds remaining.
No.
Yeah.
Will's measuring up on the screen. No.
What do Newbee do here?
Anything they like, Alan. Anything they want there, right?
Yeah.
They could literally play anything right now.
It's such an open hero pool. I still like the OD, but
they could play a Quap here and win.
Quap is just so abysmally bad this patch. Okay, that's not.
Whoa, wait. Viper?
So that Viper is a Mugi hero, which is totally weird.
Yeah.
Well, what are these lanes gonna look like? Where's it? The Viper's mid here?
So KP's gonna take the Enigma.
So this is SCCC Viper mid, Mugi Jug?
Yep.
Or do you think the other way around?
What? I think it's a Mugi Jug.
Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we gotta go Newbee here. I thought TNC would be a little bit better in these drafts.
Is that a disappointing draft from TNC for you?
No, I think TNC's gonna take it.
What? Why?
I don't know, I just kind of want to mess with you.
Okay.
I wanted to see Alan's reaction. Because I knew if I said the other one. Yeah, he's just like really upset looking. I'm chill.
Okay, alright, so debated. And actually your real answer is?
TNC.
Thanks very much, Will. Fantastic. Brilliant. Just still gonna have to work with all day long. Nahaz and Will splitting the decision in game. Games do that. Let's find out as we head into game number 2. Newbee just won.
seconds to battle.
First blood.
I cannot believe that worked.
The battle begins.
I'll take that district.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll take your ship. Evangelizing for my cause.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's courier has been slain.
Denied.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
My blade is swifter. You are not the king of me.
Time is money.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. He died! Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What surge is this?
I'll take your tribute.
Illusion.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Killers!
tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Dissolves. Double kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Triple kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Elemental gold.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Time is money. Time flies.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Where do you think you're going?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
To the void. Even time may fail in the face of gravity.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Unstoppable.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Loaded to the gills.
I'll take your tribute. I'll take that as tribute.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Illusion!
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'll take that as tribute.
Death foretold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Money.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Generation!
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Off with you!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. To the Radiant.
Double damage!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Loaded to the gills!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Must away. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom tower